How's he gonna pay? Ghost money? No one pays that. I think it's called boo coin. I told you I was gonna do this other shit. This is what y'all asked for. Y'all paid for it too? Y'all.
At the bottom of my hurricane.
You guys good with pictures? All right, we're heading this way.
Woo! We at the end of the pack. We at the end of the pack.
I like your camera, by the way.
Thank you, buddy.
Is that Canon? Nikon?
Yes, sir. Canon, mirrorless. Mirrorless Canon.
Awesome.
Big money thing.
Are you a photographer?
Yeah, hell yeah. Go city to city.
That's awesome. My wife does a lot of photography and stuff. Yeah, she does a lot of like photography and videography. She's on this site called OnlyFans. I don't know if you heard of it. I'm just about
Oh,
to
Hey, that's where I'm gonna post it. I've been doing it.
I gotta look to see if she's in the back. No, but she really does do a lot of photography and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
She does dog photos.
Oh.
We have 3, but she does like Mardi Gras, Halloween, Christmas, birthday photos.
Dress somebody, yeah, that's
Like, she do the calendars too?
Yeah, she actually just did a calendar. It was on my dad's dog, and he wanted a calendar for 12-month calendar of just pictures of her in random places doing her business. It was weird. It was very weird, but it was hilarious when it came out because the dog's face was like, "Why are you taking a picture of me doing this?"
Dog was curious.
What kind of dog that is?
He has a black lab.
Okay.
Yeah, so like 90-pound black lab. What if you ask her? She's like a 12-pound chihuahua. Like. By the way, it's not 53 nights before because lately it's been very
Well, it feels good out here today.
rainy right now.
Yes, it feels great.
But it will not stay like this. Wait till August.
Perfect time. We're talking perfect time, baby.
Not too cold, not too hot.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, you know, I'm very much live. This is my friend.
You right.
Like I said, one of the most important stops of our tour, and the reason that it's so important is because I got a feeling a lot of your cups are empty, right? Yeah.
Gone.
Okay.
Cup gone.
Yeah. Okay, that's perfect. Because we've arrived at our bar/bathroom break, so you'll be able to get cocktails here, use the restroom here, not on the street, in the bar down that way. I know New Orleans has the general spiel that that's, you know, anything goes, but definitely not that. It's just gross. Pull your direction down this alleyway right here. Okay, you'll see a yellow sign right past those purple lights, and at that yellow sign, it has 3 big distinct letters on it, and it says MRB. This is where our bar and bathroom break will happen. But before I let you guys go on that, what kind of tour guide would I be if I didn't bring you guys to a bar that's haunted AF, right? Yeah. So the story I'm going to tell you about MRB is about a young Irish lady named Mary. Okay. Now she leaves Dublin, Ireland, okay, in the early 1850s to escape the Great Potato Famine that they had going on at the time. Now she boards a vessel called a coffin ship. Now the reason that we call these vessels coffin ships is because less than 40% of people that boarded these boats were expected to arrive on their destination alive. Okay. Now unfortunately for young Mary, her family is part of that statistic. Both of her parents and both of her younger brothers perish on the voyage over. When she gets off at the port of New Orleans, she's utterly and completely alone. And she is in big trouble. The reason why is because Mary is visibly over the age of 17 years old. The reason that that's an issue is because at the time, the age of 14 in the city of New Orleans was considered adulthood. So at the age of 14, you get married, your hand is going on my wall, okay? But Mary tells the madam her very sad, traveling story, and the madam sympathizes with her and says, you know what, you remind me a lot of myself when I was your age. How about a job? Place to stay, hot food, sound good? Mary says absolutely, and she joins the world's oldest profession. Okay. Now, she's doing her thing in the establishment, you know, and she's making a decent little bit of money. And a young Irish sailor happens into the bar, right? And his name is Joseph. And I get this on every single one of my tours. Yeah, it's a story about a lady named Mary and a man named Joseph, but it's not the story that you're thinking that it is, I promise. Nothing biblical happens in the city of New Orleans except for the occasional mass flooding. Joseph finds himself in the bar and he's immediately smitten by Mary. And I mean immediately head over heels in love with this girl. He sees her about 10 times over the course of the week, okay? Now the last time he visits Mary, they go back up to her room together, it's a normal song and dance, puts his hand in his pocket, she thinks he's gonna pull out his cash as per usual. But he actually pulls out a dusty old tin ring. He drops down to one knee and asks Mary for her hand in marriage, okay? To which she happily accepts. She says, yes, Joseph, please take me away from this terrible lifestyle, buy me a house in the Garden District, I want to be a stay-at-home mom, watch The Price is Right and drink Bloody Marys all day, right? Amen to that, right? Joseph says, about that house, I'm flat broke. I have spent my last dollar on you here, okay? Yep, spent my last dollar on you here. But, the bright side is I'm a sailor, and there's a job coming up for me. It's going to take me around the tip of South America. Now, this is before the existence of the Panama Canal, so this is a very perilous journey. He says, babe, I'm going to be gone for a year. But when I come back, I'll have a year's worth of pay, hazard pay on top of that, a promotion in the Navy, and because of South America, probably a case of bananas or something like that, you know? Mary says, big bet, say less, verbatim, I'll wait for you, okay? So Joseph leaves, and the next thing she does is she goes to the madam of the house and she shows off her new bling. She tells the madam, look, I can't be doing my normal brothel duties anymore, okay? I'm an engaged woman. I want to stay true to my mans, okay? The madam says, all right, I understand that, but no one's going to stay here rent-free. So what you can do for me is you can cook, you can clean, you can wash the sheets while Joseph is away. She says, all right, no problem. So she does that for an entire year. The problem is, a year goes by, no Joseph. 18 months go by, still no Joseph. She's getting antsy, but she understands it's a sea voyage, things happen. 2 long years pass, not a peep or sign from Joseph, okay? Now, Madam of the house goes to Mary at this point and says, look, sweetheart, looks like your man's not coming back, okay? And unfortunately, I have enough help with the cooking and the cleaning now, so come Monday, you need to go back to resuming your normal brothel duties. Now, Mary is heartbroken and devastated, okay? She feels like she's getting thrown back into this terrible lifestyle that she hates, and she also has just lost the love of her life, okay? She thanks the madam for her offer and says, you know what, I'm going to sleep on it. What she actually does in the middle of the night, that night, is she takes all those sheets that she spent the last 2 years washing, she ties them all together and throws them over a low hanging limb of an oak tree which you'll find in the courtyard of MRB, and she hangs. Okay, takes her own life. Now, that's not where the tragedy. It's not where the tragedy of the story ends. Okay, because about 2 weeks after this, a letter comes into the bar, and it's from Joseph, apologizing profusely for how long his voyage has taken. And along with this letter came a fat sack of cash to fill out his again. Okay, truly terrible. Right. The worst part about the whole situation is Joseph never actually even comes back. Okay, he succumbs to tuberculosis on the voyage over, back, and he is awesome. Now, the thing that upsets me the most is that Mary seems like a pretty cool girl, right? She can sit, has fearless, seems like a great conversationist, very worldly, right? Traveler, you know. But if I were you, I wouldn't lose too much hope because you may get a chance to interact with her yet. Because she is still known to, how do I say this? Hang around the bar. But it was 150 years ago. Come on. Now, show of hands, where are single ladies at? None? Okay. Mary does love single women. Those are her favorite people. Okay. If a single woman goes into MRB, sits at a bar stool, orders a cocktail, and there's a gentleman sitting next to her, and I say gentleman loosely, decides to get a little handsy, Mary will give him a gentle shove before the bartender gives him a not so gentle shove out the door. Funny story, about 2 years ago, there was a bachelorette party happening here. It was a group of 6 ladies. 5 of them were committed relationships. Like I said, bachelorette party, like I think at least one of them was, you know what I mean? And 5 of these 6 ladies were talking about how great their significant others were, how Scott got a promotion at work cleaning aquariums, whatever the hell he does, right? And the 6th lady wanted no part of this conversation. Apparently she just got out of a long-term relationship and was feeling a little salty about the whole situation. So she excuses herself, she goes to the restroom where she finds a crumpled up $5 bill on the restroom floor. Also guys, PSA, please don't pick things up off of freshwater bathrooms. That is gross and how syphilis gets started. No one wants that. But nevertheless, she picks up this little $5 bill and she tries her hand at one of the 2 poker machines inside the bar. And she hits the jackpot first spin. Also, Mary is known to leave things in the ladies' restroom. She will take things from one person and leave them for the next, whether it be earrings, bracelets, necklaces. She will take cash out of your pockets, purses, or wallets. Now, the tradition is, if you find something like that on the bathroom floor, or even on the bar itself, is to pay it forward, whether it be a bartender down there luck, a server that got stiffed, or, you know, a tour guide trying to pay off student loan. Any one of those work. Show of hands, where are people that are happily in relationships, in the most love you've ever been in your life? Awesome, awesome, awesome. We love love, don't we? Yep, a bunch of hopeless romantics in this group. You know who hates love? Mary. Hates it to her core, okay? But can you blame her? It's something that she never got in her mortal life, okay? So she's envious. She is known to mess with happily married couples and people that are in relationships. Now guys, we'll pick on you two. You go into MRB with your significant other. You feel a swirl of your hair or a gentle caress on your shoulder. You can congratulate yourself because you have found your one true love, your soulmate, and your forever person. But you go in there and you feel nothing at all. Check each other's steps. Anyway, this is where our bar break will be. I'm gonna give you guys about 15 minutes. It is 8:52. Let's say no later than like 9:10-ish. 9:10, no later than that.
MRB. Beyond the purple lights, he said.
Jesus, man. Fucking fuck hell.
Just imagine the shit that going on in that bar. MRB, Massachusetts, Ghost Bar in New Orleans. I didn't even know they had a Ghost Bar, man. Let me know what y'all think. Comment, subscribe. Some crazy shit in New Orleans. And in the bathroom, we got a step on the fucking fountain head. Get wash our hands. Shit weird, man. Me and Nola turning up. TAP has taken over Nola. You know what's some vampire time. She's the trick of that bar right there, man. That bitch ain't shit.
We got litter.